Hey guys, it's Felissa Rose, and you're watching
Mood 616's contest entry for
Mr. Tony of the Dead. I love you.
Ooh, I love you too, Tony. I mean you, Felicia. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy MOOD to the 616, also known as the Mood 616, and I got another contest entry here from my man, Mr. Tony of the Dead. Yeah, this is my third contest entry like in the last month, and I'm so happy to be doing contest entries again, like I said, even in the last one, because ever since Google took over and got rid of the video responses, nobody does contests anymore, and this is what keeps the community kind of together, and it's fun. It's just fun for people to watch these videos, make these videos, respond to them, and everything. So big ups to Tony for holding this contest, and big ups to Wild Eye for sending him over a VHS copy of High 8, which is a film that I absolutely love. I have the DVD. I don't think I ever did review it, but it's one that I did love. I never got a chance to see it in 2014, and if I had of in the 2014 year before I did my top 30 list or whatever it was, it would have made my list, but unfortunately I saw it in 2015. It was really good. Shot on video, classic directors like Brad Sykes and Donald Farmer's on there. You got special effects artists like Marcus Koch is on there doing a short and stuff, among people. Very cool stuff, but I really do actually want to get my hands on that VHS because I love VHS, and there's no better way than to watch a film that was done on like High 8, you know, on VHS. It's kind of cool. So anyways, without further ado, you asked one question. It was something to do with a guilty pleasure video film that you love. Now, I wanted to go at first the non-horror route, but then I was like, well, he's giving away a horror VHS, and it kind of makes sense to do a horror film. So yeah, but the thing for me is that guilty pleasure doesn't really belong in my vocabulary. It doesn't really work for me because I don't really feel guilty about watching any of these films. More like a lot of horror fans, they don't really, you know, we do like a lot of bad films, and we know that, so I don't really feel guilty about watching them. But if I had to actually pick something that I feel that kind of is maybe a little bit of a guilty pleasure, because I really know it's a bad film, but it's so much fun, is this one right here. It's from 2012, and I reviewed this film on, I believe, my very first Killer Rat week. I did two of them, and I think this was from the very first one, and it's a film called Rat Scratch Fever. Sorry about the glare there. I love my Killer Rat films, man. I've always been a really big fan of them. And this one right here is like beyond ridiculous, like how ridiculous the premise is. It's basically about these huge, oversized mutant rats from outer space that basically kind of inadvertently make their way down to Earth. They crash in Los Angeles, and they make the Los Angeles area basically their dinner plate. They just start feeding on people and causing pure havoc and carnage and stuff. So that's basically what the film is. And, you know, it's a bunch of people that have got to survive and things like that. But the thing that makes this film so much fun is all the effects in it. The green screens, the practical effects, the CG, the use of real rats, and also miniature sets and minis and stuff. Oh my god, this one has it all. It's so much fun to watch. Like, there's just so much carnage and action and gore and just ridiculously done effects that it makes it so much fun to watch. I know these films definitely aren't for everybody, so this is kind of why I picked this one. It's definitely a guilty pleasure. A lot of people kind of look at this and go, well, this is just like ridiculous. But, you know, if you're a fan of like low budget, even micro budget films like this, any films that you got to use miniatures or minis in is fantastic to me. But I love the fact that they use real rats though too. I think that's just a very awesome touch. But the use of green screens and just the overall look of the film is fantastic. It really has a lot of character. It has a lot of awesome feel to it. And, you know, it says on the back here, this one runs about 107 minutes. I do not remember the movie running that long. If it did, wow, big ups to them, because I was never bored during the making of this film, or during watching this film. But I love rats in general. I think rats are very intelligent and very unique creatures because the way they breed and the whole thing with their teeth. Like, watching all these rat films, I learned a lot about rats from watching shitty horror films, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, like the thing with their teeth, you know, they got to keep chewing all the time because if they don't chew, they'll grow too big and then they'll just starve, they'll die. I thought that was really interesting about rats, but generally I actually don't like rats in real life. I think they're kind of filthy and gross, but yeah, it is what it is. But Rat Scratch Fever, man, if you've never checked this one out, man, check this out. It's so much fun. It was directed by Jeff Leroy, and I believe he's done a bunch of other films exactly like this. He uses the same type of effects and techniques and stuff in his films, like miniatures and minis and stuff. I probably should have looked his name up again. I can't remember what he's directed. I know I have other films by him, just can't quite remember at this present moment because I'm sick and I'm getting ready for Super Bowl, as you can tell because I'm wearing my Jays hat. That just makes no sense. But Rat Scratch Fever, and I just really wanted to do this contest entry because I wanted to support your channel, and big ups to your sub count, man. It's going way up, man. I noticed it's like over 1,300 now, which is really cool. If I could give you a couple thousand more, I would, because they don't watch my videos of my subs, you know. But it is what it is, man. But big ups. So glad that you're holding this one worldwide. So it's open for, you know, to me up in Canada, and everyone, like you said, people in Greenland can enter. If people are on Mars, you can get them up. You'll get the the prize up to them, shit like that too. So, but yeah, now I'm just rambling on and on and on. But check this one out, man. Awesome guilty pleasure of mine. Love this flick. I think it's so much fun, and I will check you later, man. Peace. And congrats on all the subs and your channel. You're doing awesome. Big ups to the Dorkening. Love you guys do over there. And peace out, homie. Bam, 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 bam.